Alright, we are back with some Bazou. Welcome back, here we go. Got some news. I grown some potatoes. Did a little bit with the gardening. I did a little bit off cam just with all the repetitive parts. Got some plants over here, 4 of them. Just a few potatoes. I don't really have a use for them now, but yeah, I mean, there was so much repetitive, just back and forth from town to here. I figured it would be best to do that off cam and just make some progress instead of, you know, cutting down trees over and over and over again. Be like 10 episodes of that, so it just seemed like a good plan to do it off stream or off cam. We'll go check out. We got our sugar shack. It is doing really well. Yeah, we have several more barrels now. There's a couple in town we have to pick up, but I mean, this thing is running. As you can see, we have a ton of trees out here now. Some of them are still growing, and this may not be a ton. To me, it's a ton. I mean, that's a lot of trees. That's more trees than I have at my house, so we, yeah, always full. We need to get another tank. Yeah, we can make some maple syrup now. Make a trip to town. It's getting late in the day, so let's do that, and then we can plan for tomorrow. We'll sell that. We'll just throw some firewood in here. Actually, I have something pretty cool. So last episode, I was trying to get our friendships up, and I'm gonna actually do this before we start making. Well, you know what? It's pretty late in the day. He's probably not outside. So I got Francis. His friendship was up to 25. I chopped all this wood, and he will build us a garage if we bring him, I believe it's 25 pieces of firewood. So let's get this started. Get a couple barrels of syrup made before the day's over, and then we will run over to Francis and get that garage going, and then go from there. Also, we need to go to the post office. There's a letter from the power company there, and I had to go by the post office because while I was off cam, I was driving this truck around just making my town runs, and I guess there's cops in this game, and I got a $1,000 fine for going 102 kilometers an hour in a 50. So that was fun because I had like 40 bucks at the time. So we have sold a few barrels of maple syrup just to pay for that fine. And we'll run to the post office when we head to town, figure out how much it's going to cost to get power over to our house and stop relying on the generator power. That will be nice. A lot less runs to town for, 5 gallons of fuel. So we'll let this run for a little bit and hopefully take some barrels to town to sell. Okay, so why this is heating up, throw one on here in a second. Let's go ahead and throw some firewood in for Francis. We need 25. Okay, so I put in, I believe, 30 because I didn't want to miscount and end up short. Oh no, we need wood in there ASAP. Okay, throw that in. Need a couple more, at least one more. Then I figured whatever he doesn't need for the building our garage, I will just sell that to him. I got a bunch of trees planted. and just rolling with the saplings. Got a barrel's worth of syrup there. And then every Sunday, so you make $200 per barrel when you sell it, and then I think every Sunday for a couple weeks, you get money off that barrel again. So every Sunday, it's pretty good payday. So hopefully we can start making some progress on upgrading this thing. And then I'd like to start focusing on getting these all cleaned up. I mean, that thing is rough. The truck's just kind of a little beater that's rolling down the hill. And yeah, parking brakes on, but it'll have that. And then one of the first things I'd like to get is definitely another tank, because we're filling that one up in like a day. And then, so you have to get on power, but they make this setup that's not a firebox, it's electric. And yeah, so if we get an electric one of these, we can stop feeding it fire, stop making a giant wood pile. How's that for a parking brake? I do want to put this... Oh, that's full. So yeah, we might want to throw that in the generator. Don't know how much syrup we have. I don't want to like oversleep. Not that I think it really matters. I don't know what time Francis goes in for the night. He seems like he's pretty happy on his porch. 96. I want to get at least 2 barrels, and then we'll run back home, get some sleep, and then be a big day for starting the garage and maybe get this maple syrup operation. You know, just make an empire. The craziest maple syrup empire you've ever seen. Yeah, we're running low there. Okay. Close you up. Energy's getting low. That's alright though. I'd like to sleep for a while. Eat one of those. Let's check the plants real quick. They're all watered. Probably won't be in the morning, but oh yeah, we're growing good. Here we are. It is 11:13, so a little late in the day, but you know, you'll have that. We are, you know, it seems like a single guy living in a trailer out in the woods, so waking up at 11 is, you know, that's just part of the lifestyle. Good with me. And he plays computer games. Run down to Francis. Francis, we brought you some firewood. Is that all of it? How much more do you need? Oh, is it not 25? I feel like it was 25. I hope it's 25. Why did I think it was 25? It looks like it's way more than 25. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Okay, you know what? At least it's good to see you, brother. That's the real reason I came. I just wanted to talk to you and, you know, just, not because I just wanted a garage. Let's grab some more firewood, drop them off with Francis, and then we'll run them barrels of syrup to town. Why was I thinking 25? That didn't even look like it was a third of what we need. Man, that's so much wood. Okay. We also need to call Mom. We haven't really... We haven't unlocked whatever her ability is, after we're friends with her anyway. I know our friendship level started pretty high with her. I can't remember what we're at now. I think you might have to like max her out before anything with that happens. Or maybe we're just supposed to max it out because she's our mom and there's no benefit in a sense of maxing that out with her, but we shall see. Was it actually 25? And I'm just an idiot? Well, garage is unlocked. Let's go ahead and sell this, just because we're here. And I really don't want to unload it again. What the heck? Okay, we'll try that again. Mom, meatloaf!
Oh, allô, mon beau garçon! Bientôt, là, je vais avoir
Okay, so we're 45 with her. She already said she cleaned out my room and threw away like 2 bags of trash. But back to the sugar shack we go. Go grab some barrels of syrup. 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 These things squat this truck so much too. I want to see how many I can get in there, but not that bad. Also, I messed with my audio settings a little bit, so hopefully this is much better than the last few videos. Just trying to sort out all the kinks with that. I've never done this before, so it's all been a learning curve. But hopefully we're getting there. Hopefully there's no cops in this town. That was a fat speeding ticket. And then it sucked because like my mom didn't want to talk to me after that, and then like that one like judgmental dude that super sucks was, I don't want to talk to you because you got a speeding ticket. Like, you know, like I committed the worst offense you could think of. They just hated me for that, but that's okay. I mean, it sucks that your mom doesn't like you, but this guy is an ass. Close my door so you don't take it off. Not that you care. Then we are 69. Don't know if I really want that. Is there a trash can? Holy moly. $28,000. Okay. Syrup place. I go there quite often already. I just know they're overpriced. I guess. Oh, I think the bench lit up blue. I thought the police were coming to get me again. It's like I didn't even do anything this time. He's got 2 more ready for me. $400. I don't think I need anything from them. I think this is probably our next purchase. I think that maybe just adds a second one. I don't know. It would suck to buy this one and then just replace it with that one. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I know we need a canning sealer too, but for that price, I mean, we'll see what the benefit is. Eventually we're going to buy it all, but I think it's all part of the task list. Let's go get some fuel. I was just saying we need to hurry, and then I'm in here messing around. Oh, I didn't even talk to him. That's okay. Oh, I forgot I had barrels. I better be careful. All right. Then we will go talk to these fellas. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, hein, fais-tu assez beau avec un peu
Brother.
aujourd'hui? Yes, sir. Ah, merci d'être venu. Bonne journée.
Open your eyes, brother.
Ah, Charles, dis donc tu scams avec la rose de trappe.
Should we buy... I just want to get something. Let's do this. And then we'll use this on the truck. That'd be cool. Dang. Oh no. Okay, so that's all the doors. Guess the tailgate's restored now too. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that was nice. So the rust, I wonder... I'm just wasting money at this point, but I do want it to look good. Okay, so we can use it... Oh, okay. So it just gets rid of all of the rust, except for, like, the bumper and stuff. Okay. Cool. Well, this thing is way nicer now. Okay, let's check on our plants. Getting there. Getting there. Top her off. Alright, let's go save our game. Get some sleep. Shut the door, it's snowing. Gotta sit down first. That got us to the next day at least. Get some sleep. Go see how Francis is doing with the garage. Hopefully he started. Almost 6. That'll work. Garage. Hopefully. Oh, look at that. Got a man door. There's tons of windows. Francis, did you do this all with firewood? Memorized her phone number.
Jason, j'ai déjà sorti 2 gros
Yeah, see?
sacs noirs
She
de
said
stock
she
de
threw away my
cochon.
stuff.
C'est toute de la merde, inquiète-toi pas.
Okay, I'm not worried about it at all, Mom. I would like to get to Sunday and get that big payout from the syrup. I don't think it's gonna be, like, life-changing, but, like, I don't think we're gonna get on the electric grid from this, but maybe we can get a bigger storage tank or something, or maybe just severe disappointment could also be an option, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright, away we go. That fire going. That syrup place is closed on Saturday, so if we can get maybe 2 more barrels to that guy before that big Sunday payout, I'll be happy. Let's take some dents out of this car though while we're here. Man, this thing's starting to look good. Not really, but we started, it was awful. Crap, I forgot I had a fire going. Man, we've got a lot done before 8 o'clock. Successfully failed to attach it to the air, idiot. Successfully failed. I love it. Man. Ruthless, man. I feel like these barrels take forever to fill, too. Throw another log on. %. I'll set that out there. Okay, now we wait. Just keep tending the fire. Might be close. What if we can get a second barrel filled? I think that guy closes at 1800 maybe. So yeah, I don't think we're even gonna make it. We'll go take this one to him just so we get an extra one sold. Oh no. Oh, it's been a while since we lost anything out of the bed, so had to happen. At least we saw it. Oh, we only made it like one turn. What luck. Alright. Get back in there. Another barrel. Got 2 back. Let's fill up our gas can while we're out this way. Get out of there. Alright. Fill it up. We'll go talk to these guys. See what they're up to. Fellas, how's it going?
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui? Hey, prends-toi donc une petite canisse de
Pas de
sirop
problème.
pour la route, là.
Ben trop.
I'm gonna leave your door open. Go fill up the generator. Don't want to lose that envelope. Alright, now we have like no maple syrup in our truck anymore. Let's go drop these barrels off. And then I think we should probably just keep running that maple syrup operation just for like Saturday and the rest of Friday at least, and then we can at least have something to sell whenever Monday starts. So I guess we will just wait until it gets dark and we can go get some sleep. Just want to get to Sunday and see what that payout is. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay, let's go save. Wonder how we're looking on fuel. Oh, we're good. Haven't hardly used any. Save the game. Alright, let's go get some sleep. Okay. $4:30. Still pretty dang early. See if Francis made any progress. I don't think he did. Does he only work on weekdays? Save again. Try to kill some time. Alright, 9 o'clock. That's a good time to wake up on a Sunday. Let's go see how we're doing on fuel. Yeah, we could probably use some. Did I bring my fuel can? Go ahead and close that up. I guess, do we need to water our plants if it's raining? Ready to harvest. Okay. The potatoes, I'm not really too eager to harvest because we have a bunch. But the other one, we'll definitely harvest those. 52%, 7 seeds. Okay, cool. I don't know how much we need to start the whole process there. Let's go dig some more spots for plants. So we just need one more, really. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna need like a ton of these growing harvest baskets. Should go ahead and just harvest these potatoes. Just get it over with. Oh man, I don't even have enough room. Okay, well that was fun. So we'll set that there. I just don't want like 1,000,000 harvest baskets crammed in my shed. Let's run to the sugar shack. We can drive though, we don't have to run. $94, man, we're so close. So close. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, these are all planted these pretty late. But that's okay. We can just keep on keeping on with the syrup until it's time to go to bed on Saturday night, and get that big payoff and see what kind of money we're sitting on. 119, 120. Throw one more log in there. Might have to cut down some trees soon. 96, 100. All right. Another $200 coming in off that. But here we are. We have barrel number 3, which I didn't even fill. But yeah, we're ready to fill. I think we might have time to get a 4th one filled. I think I kind of changed my mind on the priority of things. I wanted to get a 2nd holding tank, but we're keeping up with the pump. Like, it's pumping just as much as we can produce. So I'm kind of thinking we need to upgrade this and start turning more of that sap into syrup. And if we can start moving like 6 or 8 barrels a day instead of 3, or if we're pushing it 4, I think we'll make more money that way. Because we're having no problem keeping this tank full, which was why I was thinking 2nd tank. But now I'm thinking maybe we can empty that tank a little faster if we're moving more syrup. I think we'll make more money that way starting off. So I think that's the plan from this point. But we'll try to get one more barrel filled up before the day's over, and we will see how that goes. We now have enough for our 4th barrel, so this will be the biggest load we've taken to the syrup guy. I can't ever remember his name. Eric? And it is getting close to Sunday, so hopefully we have a pretty decent payout with that, and that'll kind of decide which way we go from there. If we have enough to do some crazy syrup upgrades or not. So we're just gonna leave these here for tonight. we will head back to the house and get some sleep. Okay, we are back at the house. Let's save on the computer, pass some time, and then we will go to bed and start Sunday. Hopefully get kind of deep into Sunday. See kind of what we're looking at for profits off the syrup business today. Okay, we're gonna save and see how much we get. Hopefully they pay out at midnight. $3,000. Okay, so that's not bad. I was hopeful for like 10,000, but you know, that's way more than we had yesterday. So let's sleep. Nine o'clock Sunday morning. So I think that is where we will wind down, and next episode we'll try to do some big upgrades on the Sugar Shack. We've dropped off a ton of syrup, and we have 4 more barrels to drop off, so I think hopefully we'll start getting a bigger payday. Oh wow. We got rafters and a roof. Cool. Brother Francis is chipping away. Right on. Cool. Well, we will catch you guys on the next one.